grandmother's last words were a warning. Never wing the box when the moon is full. I found it while clearing out her attic. A simple wooden music box, worn smooth by time. No bigger than my palm, carved with symbols I didn't recognize. Inside, tarnished gears surrounded a tiny brass cylinder, studded with pins. The key was missing, but I discovered it later that night, hanging from a red ribbon hidden in the attic floorboards. A scrap of yellowed paper wrapped around it. It read, 3 turns only. Never more, never less. I should have heeded her warning, but curiosity is a powerful thing, especially on lonely nights. The full moon hung heavy in the sky when I first wound it. 1 turn, 2, 3. The melody that emerged wasn't like anything I'd heard before. Notes that shouldn't exist together, creating harmonies that made my teeth ache and my vision blur. That's when I noticed the shadows in my room were moving against the moonlight. Not flowing with it, but crawling away from it, gathering in the corners like spilled ink. And in those shadows, something was dancing. I slammed the box shut, but the music continued. The dancers in the shadows grew taller, their movements becoming more frenzied. Their limbs stretched too long, their heads tilted at impossible angles. In my panic, I opened the box again, trying to break the mechanism. That was my second mistake. The music shifted, becoming a chorus of whispers, language older than words. The shadow dancers turned to face me. They had no faces of their own, only hollow spaces where faces should be. I ran through the house, down the stairs, into the street, but the music followed. Every shadow I passed spawned new dancers. Every reflection held their faceless forms. My grandmother's journal, which I found the next morning, told the truth. The box was never meant to hold music. It was a cage for something ancient, something that could only be seen in reflections and shadows. The melody was its prison, crafted by my ancestors using arts long forgotten. 3 turns to check the lock. 3 turns to feed it. 3 turns to keep it bound. But never, ever during a full moon, when the veil between worlds is thinnest. Now I wind it every night, exactly 3 turns. Not because I want to, but because I must. The dancers are always waiting, hungrier each time. In mirrors, in windows, in the chrome of passing cars, they watch me with their hollow faces. And some nights, when the moon is full, I catch myself swaying to their rhythm. In reflections, my movements match theirs perfectly, and the space where my face should be grows darker with each passing day. Grandmother's final diary entry reads, "The box chooses its keeper, but a keeper is just another kind of prisoner." I understand now. The music isn't keeping them in, it's keeping us out. And soon, too soon, I'll have to pass the box to someone else. If you find a small wooden box, carved with strange symbols, don't open it. Don't wind it. But if you hear the melody, that impossible melody, know that somewhere, in every shadow you cast, we're dancing. Thank you for listening to today's story. If you enjoyed this eerie tale, don't forget to leave a like, and if you crave more chilling narratives, consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell so you never miss a new upload. Until next time.